Hello, welcome to another episode of the GNPS. It's your boy General mfana wangaleko thukela wasuka le weza khona la kweleka banana zoza mama thuba namanje sisazama. And sitting across me is my next guest, local based podcaster. I like to say the host of the Blunt Show, Abu.
Yes.
What's up, brother?
Hey, nothing much, but unjani
Good, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know how I feel good, talking to a fellow podcaster myself, because you and I speak the same language.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could talk about and I might not relate. And most people, what they tend to wonder, for me, podcast, I normally say it's like because I don't want to get into too much details. For me, I feel like it's a platform to teach. It's a platform to share information, learn, and get to understand people. I don't know how you feel about podcasting, bro.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much, General, for having me here. It's good to be here.
It's good to have you, bro.
Yeah. I must say, your venue is very peculiar. So I had to go through like 3-4 punges to get here. Security's tight.
We tight. You can't just let niggas come in like that.
Yeah. No, man, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, man, on the question, your podcast, I mean, basically, before podcast, I fell in love with radio,
Yeah.
So I've always been involved in media, and I feel as if podcast is like the new age radio. We're getting to an age where Wi-Fi is accessible to everybody, almost everybody, for free.
Yeah.
I feel as if, no offense, radio's gonna die out sooner or later. And it's soon. People now wanna see and hear. So I would say we going the right route, generally, in terms of. For the future, podcast is the future because
absolutely,
yeah,
bro.
because it's going to be a way of getting news out there and actually seeing the expression of the presenter.
Yeah,
put it in that way. Yeah, so yeah, I simply do podcast because it's the future, Fez.
Yeah,
it's the future. Bro.
Absolutely, bro. Even with radio, I don't like to say I'm a fan of radio.
Yeah.
I don't like to say they're gonna die, but even though I might sometimes say so or think so, I just feel like, podcast is just like the evolution of radio and TV.
Yes. Plus it's free, like anybody can do it. Like with radio, you have to get a station, get approved by somebody. Like podcasting, it's a realist thing because on that general, you can just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving you guidelines. It's okay. And that's when you can really address real issues. In fact, when it's pure.
Yeah, the content is real.
Yeah.
You and your co-host.
Yes, shout out to Hydro.
Shout out to Hydro.
Yeah.
You guys have a show that you guys host, the Blunt Show.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that. How did the Blunt Show come about for you? Obviously, he'll come on later and he'll speak on his part.
Basically, the Blunt Show, I don't know how it came about, to be honest with you. It was, we were bouncing ideas, My boy Hydro came over, he's like, yo, bro, we can actually do something like this. Oh, yes. There's actually another podcast. I don't know if you've seen it, the one with Noriega. It's called Drink Champs.
Drink Champs.
Yeah, Drink
Shout
Champs.
Shout out to Nori.
So we were into that, and then we kept on watching it. So he was like, yeah, let's do something like that, And then the biggest controversial part about our show is that we actually partake in cannabis smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And in society here. We're not ready for that.
Yeah. Hey, bro, it didn't, I won't lie, it didn't take us that long to say, we're going to do it. But we had to think about, okay, cool, our parents are going to see this. Well, people who know us are going to see this. So basically, the Blunt Show is about interviewing people in the entertainment industry, sort of like yourself, but then we just do it over a plant.
Oh man,
A plant and a drink.
ain't that a way to have a convo?
Yeah. So it's called the Blunt Show because of the actual smoking, and then also the questions that we ask are really blunt. We're trying to get the truth out of that. So that's
shit.
Yeah. So
now you see that's the twist.
Yeah.
Nobody's expecting
No,
that.
we like our guests. We ask them about the most uncomfortable questions. You know.
I saw the one episode that you guys did with Beast.
Yeah, Beast.
Shout out to my man Beast, man.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And that was a dope episode. I was like, yo, these niggas, exactly a good representation of podcasting because it's honest.
Yeah. We if you saw that, we didn't really ask Beast the questions that people would ask him. You know. Plus, we rotating a joint, you know, so he's gonna tell us the truth.
And my man was relaxed as hell. He was just laid back.
Yeah, like just how it is. Like Uwens and Jengalana General, right? You know, that's what podcast is. You gotta make people feel comfortable. Like you said I can come through with my drink.
For sure, man.
You know, and it's that type of vibe, bro. And I'm glad I'm here. It's so weird being on the other side of the seat, you know.
So does that mean I earn myself an invite to the Blunt Show?
Oh, most definitely, brother. Yo, most definitely. We need to do. And I was like, I'm so surprised. Your physique. What do you do, bro? You work out.
I work out, my nigga.
Yeah, you work out.
I work out a lot. You know, for me, working out is like I call it my medicine.
Medicine, yeah.
It's my medicine. Right after my other medicine. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I first hit that medicine, you know, get my mind right, get my soul right, then I get in the groove. I'm like, yo, let me hit this.
Oh, okay. No, that's dope,
and I'm
bro.
at the door, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. That's another thing, like, you know, about cannabis that people don't understand is that it works different for different people, you know. It's not going to be the same for everyone.
It's not going to be, and
not only that, but if you look at the times that we live in, suddenly we getting cannabis being legalized, even in parliament, in the latest SONA, State of the Nation Address, the president was talking about the legalization of cannabis and actually getting people into business within the cannabis industry for those who are interested. Not to say that now every black man must now jump on the bandwagon, and start focusing on cannabis production or stuff like that. And also, I think that's going to open up the conversations for platforms to start discussing the some of the benefits. Because ever since, you know, since back in the day, even till now when it became legal, on platforms, the only conversations that you're gonna find about cannabis is why is it bad for you?
Yeah.
There are no platforms where we can honestly and openly. Well, there are. You know, you do get platforms that bring people who can speak positive for cannabis or have positive and constructive information around cannabis.
True.
So I mean, I think it's high time that we begin the education process on the benefits of cannabis.
True.
You know, because there's so many people who are going through so many ailments that can benefit from legal medicinal cannabis.
Yes.
You know, we cannot run away from that. CBD is doing wonders out there in the world. And I feel like our people, because of the stereotype mindset that we have towards cannabis, it's sort of limiting us, accessing. You know,
my mom is worse, bro. We at the robots, and then you know the beggars, and she was like, you know, it's as you're saying, bro.
You know, so I mean, your platform is sort of a platform where, you know, you guys can actually show that, you know, this use of cannabis, you know, it's not really as bad as everyone seems to think. You know, because you can imagine this. Let's say you bribe a cop, hypothetically. Does that now mean that all cops are corrupt? You bribe one cop, and that cop accept that bribe. Does that mean now all the police in every police station, they're all guilty of the same thing? No, we got to stop with that mob mentality. You know, it's one of the things that's preventing us as the black community from advancing. You know, your platform in the next 10 years, you know, just like Drink Chaps, it's now going to be the same platform. You know, the only thing obviously that you got to do is be consistent at it.
Be consistent, yeah.
And obviously if you're consistent, you will see progress and you'll see growth. And obviously then with the growth of the audience and the output that you're giving to the audience is sort of going to shift the curve as far as cannabis stereotypes are concerned.
Yeah. No, true, bro. And we try by all means that the people that we invite, well, not all of them actually partake in cannabis, but 90% of our guests come through that actually it's people that you wouldn't think actually do, you know, people who are productive in their lives, people who are actually doing well, and these people smoke, you know, and that's what we're trying to bring, because, hey, bro, it's not just to go to no, there are people who go to work. I use myself, for example. I got a 9 to 5 and I got hobbies on the side, you know. Before I go to work, I smoke, you know, and I'm productive. After work, I smoke, you know. Yeah, so
you don't go to the next day and you're stuck in bed and you're like, no, I'm lazy.
No.
Because that's what people think.
Yeah, they think, you smoke nice. Actually, after I smoke, Hydra will tell you, because we actually work in the same 9 to 5. We smoke every day, bro. You know, I'm not saying everybody gotta smoke every day. Don't get me wrong.
No. Don't.
Yeah. Like, I'm functioning. You know, I'm able to maintain a household because I stay with my son. You know, like, we need to get that thing which in you can't do things and you're more better your life. You know, there's a way. Yes, there's a way of smoking. I'm going to because I've been through that as well. You know, you know, that's not productive, you know? Yeah, and as you were saying, bro, it's medicine. This thing, it's medicine. And it's been blown out of proportion because of how it makes you feel, basically, you know? Yeah, like, it's serious medicine, but I'm sure that's like a topic for another day when you come through to our podcast, you know?
You know, for people that don't know, who's Abu and where you from, bro?
Hey, Abu, my real name is Ntokozo Mteto.
Yeah. Shout out, Nyambos.
Yeah. Abu started off as started off as a dance. I used to dance. I used to cramp back in the day at the Bat Center. Shout out to the Bat Center.
Man.
Yeah, so we...
Wait, is that culture still alive? Like the dance culture with
it corner, but I say as it was back in the day, you know. We started a crew, it was called Genesis. We had a couple of fellas there. Some of them are rappers now. They got like... They're doing well in rap career. Some are doing well in DJing. Yeah, but also we just... Abu was a dancer. I became a DJ, and then now I host and MC MC shows. Yeah. So I've just basically what can I say? Like evolved but still in hip hop
in different facets.
Yeah.
You know, and I like it because even with the show that diversifies the portfolio and your involvement within the culture. Because you get to keep the culture alive through podcasting now. And so your main focus is just strictly around hip hop.
Yeah, my main focus is no other genre, bro. I won't even lie to you. It's always been hip hop. Everyone's in Durban. Shout out to the people who push it back in the Durban center. Shout out to Ayanda Makukule. Very big guy in the culture. Yeah, shout out to the people at the Pet Center. Shout out to people like DC Shoes.
Yeah.
Those people, man, they really supported the culture when...
If there's one brand that's been consistent with supporting youth culture here in Durban, it's DC.
Yeah,
DC
shout out to
Shoes.
Andrew Mock. There's one guy behind that, and it's Andrew Mock. He's also a hip hop cat. Yeah, he's into hip hop. So he's always trying to pump funds and pump gear into hip hop. You know, yeah, bro. So DC. Now I'm sure you remember back in the day.
Yeah,
you know?
I remember. Yeah, I had I was with A1 Wolf. Shout out A1.
Oh, it's for real?
Yeah, he was here on the podcast, bro.
For real?
For real.
I haven't seen A1. Shout out to A1. We actually started a movement together called Run Durban.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Shout out to A1, man. I haven't seen that nigga in a while. You know, A1 is about other people.
Yo.
Like, A1 is just so calm. That guy, I remember, he was like, no, I don't want to drink anymore. And back in the day, we used to drink a lot. It's like, I know, I'm so phone pause on, man. Guys, you guys can just drink.
Yeah.
You know? And it just changed the whole thing about being a rapper. He's got a clean lifestyle.
Yeah.
Shout out to A1.
Yeah, man, that nigga is a different person.
It's different, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rare. Like for me, it's rare to see somebody who's gone as far as he has and have that persona where he. I'm not trying to say like but you know how people are once they get to that level.
Once they get to bro.
You know, you walk around and you like with expectations. Like I see like some of the celebs, no offense, but like they walk around like with expectations. Like you expect people to recognize you and show you some respect. But that guy, he's himself. Like,
yeah, true.
Approachable. If you come at him correctly with respect, trust me, you are gonna get his attention.
Yeah,
and
true.
Not because he just wants you to get away from him, but because he genuinely wants to hear what you have to say. And he was speaking about DC as well, because I mean, like we're saying, DC is a brand that's deeply embedded within the youth culture as far as Durban is concerned. And I think it's high time that other brands start noticing that we have something going here. I was also speaking to T-Bag,
Oh, shout out T-Bag, bro. You getting the whole of Durban out here. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah.
It's been about bringing back the whole culture in full fold now. I mean, your platform. And my platform as a platform to springboard careers, so to say. There's a lot that artists and creatives can gain from participating in such platforms. How important is that for you? For people here who are involved within the industry that we're trying to function in, understand their role in these platforms.
Yeah, hey, bro, it's very important. The one thing that Durban has lacked is platforms, the media. Durban talent is manufactured in Durban. Folks move to Joburg because there's a lack of podcasts, because basically people in Durban probably started podcasting like last year or the year before, but in Joburg, thank God, what I'm saying, because there's Aqua Loma Media companies to push things like that, So it's very important for people to play their role, there's some cats who want to do it all, they want to rap, they want to manage, like sometimes I always tell Hydra, there are cats who are rapping who would actually be better managers.
Yeah.
There are cats who are out there calling themselves managers, but they'll be better doing promoting the artist, So it's important to play a role, and it's important for us, you and me, who have platforms like this, to recognize the people that need to be put up there, That's one thing that Durban lacks. It lacks people like us. People
and also, just to add on what you're saying, the talent themselves, they need to play the role in a sense that you need to take this seriously. Just as you would if you get called up by MTV, you know, because we not there at that level as yet,
sure,
doesn't mean we're not gonna get there.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You know? So when you get an invite from such a platform, really take your time, look at it. Don't be a clickbait and just look at the numbers and be like, oh, not even 10,000 followers now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Because sorry, no, you go.
No, you're right. Like, even when I got an invite from you, I was like, yo, thank you for inviting us, by the way, because as you've seen, the Plan Show was just taking like a break. Like, you are helping us to actually springboard the show back, you know, like, subuya ngawe. you know? Yeah, so, hey, bro.
No, part of the reason me wanting you guys is so that I can, throw fuel at the fire. Make the flame bigger, because your show is important, bro.
Yeah, and like, thanks for the invite, because now I've been telling her that, hey, bro, this is an invite. Like, let's go, and actually give him a good interview, Let's help each other, and I hope now when we send out an invite, you come through,
Oh, I'll honor that. I'll honor it, bro.
yeah, sure. So, as you're saying, bro, it's being serious about yourself. Like, that's because, hey, bro, I'll tell you something, dog. Cats out there, dog, they like kunzima, because promoters are also taking advantage of these cats, and these cats will not take their art seriously, because the promoter will be like, okay, I'll give you a bottle, 5 entrances, and petrol money. Big names out there. I won't even drop the names. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. Yeah. But like, big names out there in the entertainment industry, cats are playing for tech riders, for bottles and petrol money. How are you supposed to grow? And I blame the promoters. They know who they are, in these big clubs in Durban. I'm not going to drop the names as well. Man, this
shit's got to stop, man.
Yeah, because I've worked for them. Now I've been through that, every weekend, of Absolute or and mixes Namatech, 200 Rand of petrol. There are cats today, bro, who are big on Instagram, but they're following suit. You know what I'm saying? Grade. Yeah. That's why cats like T-Bag got 9 to 5. That's why I got a 9 to 5. I'm recognized in the game, but that shit won't pay my rent. That shit won't pay my son's school fees. That's what's going on. It's a huge exploitation on another level that's going on here in Durban. And somebody needs to call it out. Sooner or later, someone needs to call it out. These niggas got big clubs. They're making big money, luxury cars, Yeah. And without these cats that play every weekend, that thing wouldn't be, And cats, man, fame is a fucked up drug because it's addictive. You fly every weekend.
Shit.
Yeah. Like every weekend I'm gigging. But that nigga is probably crashing at someone else's crib and can't even maintain his own life. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna call out names. Niggas know. Man, niggas know, cold. And those are the big clubs in Durban. Yeah, they know who they are, bro. The big clubs in Durban, bro. Yeah. Fucking from Wednesday to Sunday. If promoters have a problem, they can call me out as well. Whatever, social media, and we can come sit down on your platform and actually call them out like, yo, bro, why are you not paying the kids? The kids aren't getting paid.
There was a time when, now we live in times where, people can speak about things.
Yeah.
So, it's not advisable to take advantage of people because, you don't know where it might hamper you in future in terms of business. Because at the end of the day, that's the sphere that you're functioning in. If you own a venue and every night you book out a talent whom you're going to use to get an audience or a crowd into a place who's going to come in and spend money, at least the least you can do is pay them.
Yeah, hey, but General, what's messed up now? It's easy becoming a DJ these days. All you need is a laptop,
Yeah.
And let's say you got a DJ Albo and then you got another DJ, a kid, who can probably play the same music, you know, but not better track selection, but who can play just like you because in a program like Tractor.
Yeah.
And that kid will play for free in their club just because Funklala Mahal. So now the promoter's stuck with Abu, who costs a lot, and the kid who can do the same job as Abu, but this kid will probably just play for, man,
You give them that
for
one
nothing,
bottle.
for nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, no matter, like, yo,
it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. Like, I didn't even go as far as say, show me one DJ out here in Durban who's just DJing and maintaining their life. Show me one rapper who's here in Durban who's just rapping and maintaining their life. Show me one host. Show me somebody who's just doing one thing.
Yeah.
That one talent, not a jack of all trades. Show me one person. Show me one producer who's just producing and making money. One rapper who's just rapping and making money and is Durban based. I'll give you the whole day.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You know,
like
especially if they just based here.
Yeah, if it's somebody who's based, why is it so hard? But in Joburg, I can name so many DJs who make their money off playing in clubs.
Yeah.
Who's making their mone off these clubs?
Yeah,
the promoters.
The promoters, and I guess, like, you know, artists from outside of Durban. You're not gonna bring a DJ Speedster out here just to come and give him a bottle.
Yeah, it's sad because now you have all these things. They name them Durban what, Durban this, Durban that. 2 Durban artists. Do you understand?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to grow, bro? If you're gonna name a show after our own city and have 2 people from the city.
You know, that's another thing. Like, you know, I keep talking about this because this shit is frustrating. Is that, you know, promoters here, you know, no offense, your events are nice and all that, you know, but like, why do those events have to be headlined by, you know, artists from other places when we got our own talent who are equally as good, if not better? Here, right here.
Right here, yeah, bro.
You know, the money that you spend on paying accommodation for the artists that you're going to bring from outside or transport that you would spend way much less paying somebody who's based here who doesn't need a place to sleep. They're going to come from home, you know, badlile, alright. You know, the only thing they need while they're there is probably a few drinks, you know, which you're providing anyway for the talent that's there.
Yeah, yo, bro, General, you're so right. And when I put it up this other day, I almost got into trouble. Because I was telling them, okay, cool. If you want the big artists, naturally we have big artists who have moved out of Durban, you know? But they big out there, you know? Like, the biggest rapper right now from SA is Nasty C.
Obviously.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But those guys are negligent. We're always getting Abu TV and things like that around here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cats like Cool Cat.
He's from here.
He's from here. But you know, but you never see Cool Cat like headlining La Pioneer People's Park or anything like that, you know? That's what we need. Because if cats like that are headlining, like Durban cats,
it gives access
to the other cats, you know what I'm saying? Inkinga esiphethe thina ukuthi la abantu abaphethe ama-funding know nothing about the culture. It's always been like that. And if it is someone in the culture, that person's probably trying to exploit the culture.
Yeah.
To understand.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, man, cats, we gotta change this, man. We gotta come up with a new plan. You know, top of the head, name me 10 of the best hip hop cats in Durban for you.
In Durban?
Yeah.
Who are still in Durban?
Yeah, just based here.
Based here. I'm gonna start with my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Hydro.
Shout out Hydro.
I'm gonna go with A1.
Yeah.
He's very unorthodox, but and his music is different.
It's
it's different. But like, you know, we need people like him. You know.
And you know, even with his latest album, The Return, man.
It's very nice. So it's Hydro Durban. We got Celeste. Celestial Mind.
Slept down.
Niggas are sleeping on that Rasta kid, man.
Slept down.
Loki. He just got scooped up by Cast Time. Shout out to Loki.
Yo, watch that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, the OG Zagwe. He's still putting on people, man. Shout out to Zagwe. Oh man, let me see. Hey, man, I'm trying to not forget anybody. As a bangzonda, I'm afraid like
this is honesty, guys.
Yeah, very true.
We're not checking, capping niggas.
Yeah. So how many? I've got 5 now. 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna go back to. I don't know if you remember these cats and face who. Oh, Uruma.
Oh,
do you remember Ruma?
I remember that nigga.
I heard him there was a hip hop show.
Is he still putting out material?
Bro, I was hosting the show, Ayanda, called The CEO.
Yeah.
And he was there performing. Bro, that guy became, one of my favorite rappers there and then. And when I hear the story from Hydro, because other song, and
I remember it's got like a lazy flow type of vibe.
Yeah. And then we got Champ, do you know Champ?
Oh,
yeah, Champ,
yeah. He's blazing up the charts on Ikakas.
Yeah. And then obviously that's the big cats so nasty, cool cats, But like homegrown right now, man, umuntu who needs that break, who's always been pushing. Oh, shout out to Script as well. Script.
Oh.
Script is the one who's in charge of the screws. There's no way I can, because I'm a screw. They're part of the culture.
He's the president.
Yeah, they're part of the culture.
He's got a new track out now.
Yeah, he's got a new track out now.
Never be rude.
Yeah, never be rude. Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
Featuring Musicaholic.
Yeah, it's important to recognize these new cats and fair to the screw guys, Such to call them screws, but the new guys, you know? Yeah, it's important to recognize, because Nati were once new guys, because there was an era of hip hop where it was backpack and brown pants.
Yeah.
Safiga, Tina Sakrampa, colorful clothes, ice cream, Babe Star.
Ooh.
You know that era?
Yeah.
And then it moved on, now we got tattoos on their faces and shit.
That's where we at, dreadlocks and shit.
That's where we're at right now, and it's important to recognize them,
Yeah.
Back on, I'm hip hop changes, bro. And me and my boy Hydro listening to Young Thug. Young Thug Jeffrey is a dope ass artist.
Dude.
And he's very undermined because of the way he looks and the way he mumbles, but Jeffrey isn't that sure of it? Young Thug.
Dog, that nigga.
Applied Young Thug. Yeah, bro.
With the track that just before that I still knew Young Thug was dope, but I just thought it was dope in his lane. But when I heard him on London with J. Cole, I was like, snap.
Yeah.
Dude, he held his own with J. Cole. I thought, he was just going to be on the hook and not just, throw in some bars, but he did. And it came out nice.
Yeah, it came out nice, bro.
And I'm like, Thugger is fire.
Yeah.
Outside of Durban, top 10.
Hey, outside of Durban.
Young cats. I don't want them old niggas.
Yeah, I'm fair to you.
They're always getting mentions.
Then it's Aries, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I really don't focus on cats outside of Durban.
Sorry. Let me give you a list. Before you jump off.
Yeah.
Go look at McLaren, Dope Boy.
Yeah.
Go look at Lucas Raps.
Yeah.
Go look at what's this cat's name? Oh my God! How can I forget? Oh, Touchline. Go look at.
Touchline. Isn't it from Durban?
I don't know, dog. But he's based in Joburg, dog.
Yeah. I've heard something about Touchline. Yeah. Touchline. I actually heard. I've heard something.
Yo, man. Go look at him. Go look at who else is nice? Who else? Outside of Durban.
I mean, in general, I really don't focus on that.
Nah, man. Right now, SA hip hop, we got so much talent, dog.
Yeah, but now the thing is, it's all my cat. And I blame radio. That's the reason why I don't like radio, bro.
See, that's why we gotta put out more podcasts where we talk about these things and let people know that there's some fresh music that you can find on all these platforms outside of radio. You know, now you ain't gotta wait for radio to play the hardest new track. Now you decide what's the hardest new track.
You decide, sure.
You know, because artists drop music like crazy, and it's there's young kids, like, you know, they spend so much time making music, they could put out projects every like 3 months. 3 months. Oh, there's Mash Beats.
Oh, Mash Beats, yeah.
There's Words. There's shit. Hey man, there's so many of these young cats, man, and they all nice, man. And I think that, you know, it's high time we start embracing them on platforms like this, and just broaden the culture. Because this thing of hip hop versus my piano, all that crap, we need to move out of that shit. Yeah, you know, good music is music. Yeah. If you focus on hip hop, that's good. You know, you ain't gotta say hip hop is better than this. It's good. It's just good. Let's just leave it at that. You know. Let it be what it is. Yeah,
like, bro, I'm not on my piano. Like, if I'm not at any show, bro, you find me vibing so my piano hard. Yeah. You know, I'll probably leave here and go to some place where I'm a piano and I'll be vibing to it. You know.
Yeah. But there is space for hip hop as well.
There's so much space for hip hop, and people saying hip hop is dead. Hip hop is not. And hip hop is not dead, bro. As long as there's people like you, General, and there's people who are willing to bring on hip hop cats. You know, and talk to them, bro. You know, just talk to hip hop cats, and we're gonna be alright.
Shout out Abu, man. Yeah. Thanks for coming through.
Yo, thank you so much, dude.
I'ma speak to your partner in crime just now. Next.
Yeah.
Anything you wanna leave us in closing? On your side?
No, bro. I just wanna say, don't more. But I know how it is to push a podcast, bro. To everybody out there, if listening to calls you out for an interview, make sure you answer, pick up, see him. It's real good. Yeah, bro. Just keep it up. It's nothing but the best for the future.
Yeah,
bro.
plug in yourself, man. Plug yourself.
Oh in. Catch the Blunt Show coming back in March. Me and myself from Hydro, we got a special guest, and then probably we're gonna bring our boy General in one of the shows there, part of the series.
I'm gonna be a guest.
Yeah. Make sure you catch that one. We coming back. It's Abu Hamza on all socials, basically, man. Yeah.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Abu.
Thank you so much, brother.
Wow. Hello. We back.
What's up?
Sitting across me is the other half of the Blunt Show.
Yeah.
Hydro, my man.
What's good, dog? What's good?
What's good, homie?
Fitz, I'm good, bro. How you doing, G?
Good to see you, bro. Good to have you. As I was telling Abu earlier, that, you know, it feels good, you know, to find people that are into podcasting in Durban. Yeah. Because, you know, we need more podcasts, more platforms.
I wasn't, and like, to tell you the truth, bruh, I wasn't into podcasting a lot. 2 years ago, one of my friends, MX and Champ, they pulled up to my crib, bruh, and they got me into like my first ever. This is like my first experience with podcasting with it's called The Catch Up.
Yeah.
So it was me, MX and Champ, and we'd do it at Champ's place, you know. And while I was doing it then, I was like, wow, bro, this is actually fun. This is like radio, but
no rules.
There's no rules. You know, you can basically if
it's honesty.
Anything, dog. It's honesty, you know, because we'll just go on there, bro. We'll talk about like our daily routines, our lives, you know, what do we see out there, you know what I mean? And the responses would be crazy. So with The Catch Up, I don't know, bro. Like, even people still come through to me up to this day and be like, yo, I don't know, bro, what happened, but hey, bro, I would like for that for it to carry on one day. So after sitting, bro, you know, I was sitting and I felt like I really missed The Catch Up.
Yeah.
So this is where the seed of the Blunt Show came about. Like, I was like, I really missed like just being out there and talking. I was like, okay, I would see Drink Champs because I wanted the vibe to be like that.
Yeah.
But there's also another pod that I saw of the Daka couple. It's called the Hot Box Show.
Yeah.
So I saw that. I was like, I will face love. They are smoking live. You know what I mean? And I'll check out the topics that they'll talk about. It's very cannabis based. So I was like, cause I'm a rapper, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So I was like, it'll be a very good idea to have like entertainment meet up with like with cannabis, because it's like these, it's sort of the same worlds, but at the same time it's like two different worlds.
And you cannot run away from the fact that cannabis is highly synonymous with the hip hop culture.
Yes. So I'll go to Abu and be like, yo, this is what it was. We should probably do something like that, And obviously he saw the Drink Champs, but I was thinking of it more of like trying to blend the two worlds together. You know what I mean, bruh?
Yeah.
Like how your Snoop would do it, your Wiz would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So seeing that how the climate was going with cannabis and podcasting, I just think it just came at the right time, because
Those
the
are
law had
two,
changed. You know what I mean?
Like, if you would put hip hop and cannabis and podcasting on a chart,
yeah,
they would be spiking up like this.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You see what I mean, bro? So it's trying to blend those two worlds together. Having the rappers, not necessarily, obviously we do try to get the popular ones, because we only have 3 episodes of the Blunt Show that are ours, but we want to get obviously the popular ones, and also the ones that are like the ones that you wouldn't normally necessarily see, that are good, that need the platform, entertainers, people, podcasters, YouTubers, cannabis activists.
The industry is big now, man.
Yeah, because all of this is linked one way or another, and the linkage is that it's people.
Yeah.
People are behind podcasting, cannabis, the hip hop, and that's what makes this whole thing. It's
that
getting
human
in touch
element.
with people. Yeah, dog. You know what I mean? So that's just a little story, and JFS, of how this thing just came about. Bro.
Yeah. For people that don't know, who is Ohydro?
So Hydro's taken off of my rap name, obviously. Sorry, it's HCL.
Yeah.
So I shortened. Well, you call me HCL, but it's just that Velavante, they can't say hydrochloric. It's from hydrochloric.
Yeah.
And I used to be called hydrochloric, and I realized
why that specific substance, bro?
Dude, I gave that name to myself in grade 9 in science. That name chose me. Just asked the teacher, Mrs. Naidu, what is HCL? Hydrochloric acid. She told me, it's found in your stomach. It's an acid.
Yeah.
Also in the pool. And I was like, okay, that's my name. So I would rap, bruh. I would rap. Started rapping in like, but I started like really rapping in 2003.
Yeah.
But I took it really seriously in 2005. 2009, I won Battle of the Year. That's when I started like getting like really.
You're like, shit, I'm good at this thing, man.
Yeah.
I can spit some bars.
Yeah, first, plus, it was like, it kind of fits, plus, when I won like Battle of the Year, it was just like a year after Itai Malami got like he died, bruh,
Yeah.
So
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, dog. So it was like hip hop was sort of a way for me to grieve, so I would rap a lot, bruh, especially back in I would smoke a lot and I would rap a lot, because obviously when I'm thinking about it now, it's because I was depressed. You know what I mean? I couldn't feel my father's shoes, and there's like me and him, and there's like so many things that are going on, and I couldn't step up to it. So hip hop would sort of be like my shell for me to actually reason with all these things, and some sort of therapy and counseling, going through all of these things that I wouldn't even be sure of, and I couldn't go through. I didn't have like that male figure to be like, yo, what happens when this happens? So I would use hip hop a lot, during those times, and it helped out, bro, because after that, I would battle, did the Sprite shit, fuck, dude, rap came back, rap with some niggas, Apex. It's so much, bruh. Like it's just so much. But yeah, HCL Hydro is a rapper Fitzo from Durban.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, if you're in the Durban hip hop fraternity, I'm not big, bro. I'm not. My name is not banging all over the SA, streets in hip hop. But if you put me on a song with your favorite rapper, most probably my verse will be memorable.
I like how you put that. Another rapper could say, if you put me on a song with your favorite rapper, I'll body that.
I'll probably have the most memorable verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've had rappers come on here.
Sure.
I've never put none of them on the spot. I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Are you one of those cats who can spit bars just like,
off the top?
Yeah.
It depends with like the mood,
What's the mood like?
Depends. I need a beat. I need
shit.
shit. But like I can hook what must I rap something? I can give you something that's written.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to listen, dog.
Off the dome.
Off the dome.
Okay. No, I won't go off the dome because going off the dome is like really a vibes thing.
Okay.
I can't go off the dome, but I have to be like fucking high. My mind needs to be like really in it. Yeah. Now right now we're in an interviewed environment.
It's more like talking.
So let me hit you with this. It goes. Started with adolescents, middle class peasants. Never thought I was smart in the lesson. Sitting on Purple Hill, sitting on Purple Hill, feeling like Everest. At church, sit far from a reverend. Grew up in the home, pop showed no affection. He probably showed aggression. You wasn't really hood unless you repped your section. Back then, kids can drink Coke for breakfast. Came a long way from opening mics at Bat Center. I came from that era, pain, pleasure. However, you way better. In 09, I put niggas in the same stretcher. No Rolex, time to flex with. I know God trying to test us. Trust nobody, no Netflix suggestions. I'm good with the left and the right, ambidextrous. No number one in the charts, lacking investments. Settle for having the sun and killing the session.
Whoa.
Smoking on my 20th joint, feeling depressed. And white boy stealing my van made me pedestrian.
Damn,
yeah,
son.
but my life still panning out. TikTok, ducking the cops, checking the stamina.
Okay.
Yeah, dog.
Okay, Hydro.
Do this, dog.
Okay, Hydro. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I see where that acid comes from. Now I see where that acid comes from.
Dog,
Put it here, my nigga. You
showcase, straight to that, dog.
You know
showcase.
What? I was with DJ Lab here on the podcast.
Really?
And he said we spoke about rappers playing a part.
Yeah.
When you say you a rapper,
sure.
What do rappers do?
Hey, dog.
They rap.
Yeah, rappers. You gotta rap, dog.
You gotta be ready to rap.
Yeah.
I'll wake you up at 2 a.m. and say, "Motherfucker, speed some bars."
Rap.
You gotta rap.
Yeah. You gotta
Abu,
rap, dog.
thank you for showing these niggas how to do this shit. When you step up here, people wanna see.
Yeah.
Why the hell do you call yourself a rapper?
Yeah, dog.
You can't be out here in these streets and telling us, yo, I'm a rapper.
Sure. And
prove it.
You
when
don't rap.
We got cameras and looking at you and you don't rap.
Yeah.
That's a disservice to you as a brand, and you out here calling yourself a rapper.
There's a lot of rappers who I feel they are like they have they're not really representing who, and I don't care because I know Vele, there's guys who doing it to make money and there's some guys who do it for whatever reasons or for the love or whatever. Hey, but it's just like the culture's misrepresented.
We cannot make excuses for niggas out here, man. The only way we can show people that rap is nice is rapping.
Yeah. Like there's a documentary I was checking out where who's this guy gonna be from who's this guy, man? Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip. Most Def actually says it. He quotes Q-Tip. He says hip hop is not pop.
Yeah.
The moment hip hop turns into pop, it's not hip hop anymore because hip hop came from
Cyphers.
Yes, it came from the
battle
streets.
rapping. It came from the streets.
Because the music industry didn't look at hip hop as a genre in the first place. So hip hop was like vilified. So that's why there's sampling, guys taking words here and there, because hip hop is something that literally came up from the streets. So the moment we start turning it into pop, that's where I think we
loses its substance.
Yeah, it loses its Yeah, we are gonna get. There is a point where it's gonna peak and make money, but that's why I think we're also having so many problems. Is that it's not pop.
Yeah,
hip hop is not pop. It's not supposed to do what pop does.
Yeah, it's supposed to do what hip hop does.
Yes.
And how do we get that? We get that from, rappers.
Yeah.
Thing, man.
Rappers would be the newspapers for the streets, for the people.
And the reason, and another thing is that we got rappers out here, saying, "Oh, I'm a rapper."
Yeah.
But when they come up to an interview, don't ask me to spit bars. Don't ask me to freestyle. Fuck that shit, man. Go sit at home. You're not a rapper. Stop calling yourself a fucking rapper, because you're not.
Nah, dog.
I can't rap. So I don't call myself a rapper.
Sure.
Because I know there'll come a time when somebody says, "Yo, rap."
Yeah.
But I'm a fucking podcaster and I say that shit.
Sure.
Because if somebody puts a mic in front of my face, best believe I'm going to talk the living shit out of that thing, man.
Mocha, dog. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you a rapper out there and you say you rap, from here on, if you want to come onto this platform, please bring some bars.
Yeah, you should have like a small Nyana segment where
bring
like
some bars.
Cypher.
I don't care. Fucking write something at home.
Yeah.
It's time we get real out here, man.
Yeah, I feel because I just feel that like more rapping just needs to be like done. You know what I mean? But more good rapping.
Yeah.
People is not spending, because obviously social media, and wanting to get the likes now. People is not spending enough time on their craft. It's just about getting it out there and posting it. Then let me see how much friction I can get.
Absolutely, bro.
Friction and clout that I can get. If I get views, that means I'm winning. Which is obvious in a technical side. That is true, but it's like, yo, bro, when I listen to some of these cats, it's like, bro, 10 years from now, it's what me and Champ always talk about. It's like, yo, bro, when you listen to yourself 10 years from now, are you going to be proud with what you're rapping then? I still listen to some of my old stuff, and I'd be like, whew.
How did I think of that?
Yeah, obviously I'm not popular. I want to get this straight. I'm not popular. Dude,
you just proved that you fucking do this thing. What the fuck do people need from you? I'm sorry. I had to curse. I'm sorry, man. I'm in my element. I'm in the mood.
I feel you. Yeah.
You just proved that you can rap.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more that anyone needs after that besides to hear your fucking music and hear how it sounds.
Yeah.
This is how you prove it. Jay-Z said this. If you're a rapper, this is how you prove it to me.
That's how you prove it, dog.
Fucking rap.
Straight up, dog. Straight up.
You can do any thing with melodies. You can sing on records, make records that are gonna go number one, top the charts.
Sure.
But if you out there on the streets telling people that you the best rapper, but you ain't got no bars with you, everywhere you go you like, yo, no, don't ask me to rap, don't ask me to freestyle. No, you're not a rapper. Sit at home, boy, just do whatever it is that you're doing, and keep fooling these people that you're fooling. But ask people that pay attention to hip hop and rap.
Sure.
We know you ain't no rapper,
dog.
Because you pull up to interviews and you tell people not to ask you to rap.
Yeah.
Or when they ask you, like, no, I got nothing.
Write
something.
This proves to me, general, seeing and good to how passionate you are, is that there's people out there today, still in 2020, that are very serious about their hip hop.
I'm serious, dog. I'm serious. My standards are very high. Like, You know, I'm not even when it comes to you know, with trap is new to me.
Yeah.
You know, if I listen to Young Thug,
sure,
there's some bars there.
Sure, yeah.
I listen to Young Jock, there's bars there. I listen to 2 Chainz, there's bars there.
Yeah.
I listen to T.I., there's bars there.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, yeah.
Juice WRLD, rest in peace. There's bars.
Yeah, I would see his freestyles loyal. If it's, I would sometimes be impressed with, wow, he can go off the dome like a rapper.
Crazy.
Like that. Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Sure.
There's another freestyle I saw recently and people were going crazy about it. Shit, I forgot who it was. And here in South Africa, we got so many rappers, but there's so little videos of you out there rapping and dropping bars.
Yeah, bro.
Unless it's you
I'm one of
your
them,
song.
bro. I won't lie. I'm one of them that doesn't have like as much content that I'm supposed to have that's out there. It's just obviously due to like just other things.
Yeah.
It's like yeah. But yeah, bro. Like I feel that if you rapping, bro, people should see like a lot of it more, like that's just happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also advice I should take. My own advice is just to have some more shit out there, you know, for people to see and, you know, and just suck out of, bro, you know what I mean?
Bro,
yeah,
you know, I cannot agree more.
Yeah.
You know, like, once again, based on what you just saw him do here, you have the right to put out some hip-hop music, and people should pay attention to that, because I mean, you don't mind rapping the culture, being a rapper, representing.
Hey, it's hip-hop made us what we are, dog.
if we want hip-hop to grow and you know, and solidify itself on this side of the world, we gotta keep it authentic. It's gotta be real.
Yeah.
You know, we can't fake shit. Like, you know, that's why you get Ulokuzan, Casper, you know, shitting on niggas.
Sure.
He's like, you know, even though I go and do other shit, you know, I can still come back to hip hop and rap, because y'all niggas, the niggas that are strict, y'all not rapping.
They're not rapping.
You know,
I don't know what's going on, bruh. I don't know if it's like a trend thing or, hey man, just I just I'm not saying, bruh, people must bore, because there is that rap that's boring.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't listen to this, but bruh, just give something they can listen to, bruh, you can relate to. Just give them a lot of covers, bruh. Give them a lot of layers.
Yeah.
You know, just don't make it so one-sided, you know, and I feel we're just going to be in a very good place and space if we all do that, you know what I mean, bruh, with just rapping, you know what I mean, because there's a lot of good rappers, bruh, here in SA that I feel that, like, hey, bruh, as much, even Tumi, you know, Tumi's good, bruh, but, you know, he's not around like that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see him like that. Like how I don't know if it's a personal decision or whatever, but he's not around like that. You know, Tumi.
And I just feel like, you know, another thing is that, you know, people that have access to platforms or means to platforms, we're so narrow-minded. Like we only focus on just a certain section of the whole pie, you know?
Yeah.
No one wants to give credit. Like, last year, if I can mention a few people, like, you know, DJ Slick.
Yeah.
He put out a solid project, and, you know, it's
hey, it's so slick, of it. Like,
and it just flew over people's heads.
Dude. And it's like DJ Slick, bruh, he's always been coming through with just always making sure when he comes out with his single, he's coming through with like a hip-hop joint with like rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The rappers that he puts on his joints, you know, it's always amazing.
Yeah. I think he's also Speedster's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like that's cool, bro. They care about the culture, dog.
You know.
And
I just feel like, you know, we gotta change. It's time for change. As, you know, even in terms of bringing in new artists. Like, we don't need to be scared for the bigger guys. The bigger guys don't need to be scared for the new cats coming in.
They shouldn't.
If you were bigger and there's like 10, you're 10 new artists, that means you can at least pick one that you can sort of, you know, share your spotlight with, or help, you know, help expose them to a bigger audience by working with them, you know. And also the young cats don't show up with the game, and you know, in the game, and you don't show respect to the people that are in the game.
Yeah, that's also the problem too.
You know, as much as hip hop is that we have that boisterous culture where, you know, you come out with guns blazing. The respect is very important.
It's very, bro, it's very important. Like, bro, I still sometimes find myself listening to Pro Kid, like Heads and Tails. You know,
man, you know, Pro Kid, Squatter Camp,
yeah, bro, H2O.
Damn, you know, Pitch Black,
yeah, dude. Bro, like sometimes I find myself, and it's shout out to the people that put those albums on, because when Mang said
Tear Gas,
Mang said to me, I feel like, as if it's hip hop, and then bro, I'm putting on Pitch Black, Styling Gel, and all the memories just come back, bro. You know, and even Amu.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I wasn't. I can't quote him.
Zola.
Yeah. I remember
played
that.
his role, dog.
Yeah, dog. You know, I remember. Obviously, bro, we can't bring back the past.
Yeah.
But hey, man, those guys, dog. Hey, they did something to shape what we got, Lana Face. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro. Shout out to them, dog. Like, thank you, bro. Like, all of them, bro.
Yeah. Let's talk about the planned show a little bit.
Sure.
For you, I've spoken to Ulo Kuzano Abu. He's told me his side. Yeah. For you, what do you want what would you like to achieve out of
the planned show?
Yeah.
Hey, man. I wanted to go far, bro. I wanted to have like 100 episodes with me and my nigga. Abu was like my best friend.
Yeah.
You know, we've been best friends ever since like Noto. Safunde Noto defense.
Yeah.
So even having the show with him, bro, it's just like I'm with my dog. You know.
With your partner,
yeah, bro. I wanna travel, bro, you know, see the world, you know, meet other people. I wanted to help us, put us in different spaces that we never thought we could be in, as much as we are about Chitabe hip hop, you know. Just be in those spaces, bro. Meet different people, open up businesses, you know, be a mogul out of it, bro. I smoke too, you know, and educate people, you know, about it, you know. Hey, man, I just wanted to go far, bro. I wanted to be my life. Yeah.
And so in terms of the music, though, what to expect from
my dog this year, bro? I'm dropping an album, dog. This year.
Shout out. That's a bomb, man.
Yeah, dog. I'm dropping an album this year. Since 2017. The last projects I released was Life Story of a Durban Rap, and this one is called Leaders. And yeah, bro, it's been very hard recording this project because going into producing, I haven't even, you know how rappers, when they record new stuff and they share snippets, I wasn't even doing that, and that is like one of the hardest things ever, you know. So there's even people who even thought like I've retired from rapping and stuff, you know. But yeah, man, I've just been really cooking, dog. I'm like a song away. There's just one more song that I have to do, but like more or less, bruh, I'm done. It's dropping this year.
How many tracks?
15, yeah, bruh.
Are you at liberty to mention who you worked with?
Yeah, no, I can, bruh. I got P-Dog on there.
Yeah.
I under my Kukule, still gonna come
P-Dog
through.
from
P-Dog amazing.
From thingy?
Yeah. Palm Tree Paradise. Lungelo Manzi.
Yeah.
He came through. Yeah, Lungelo came through. I'm sure he forgot it too. He came through to my house, bro, while I wasn't working back in the day. Hey, he just gave me this one hook, bro. So I'm also working with him. There's a boy of mine, MK. Who else am I working on there? With but those are people that I can think of right now. Yeah.
Shut up, man. You got some tight collabos there.
Yeah, dog. Hey, bro, I'm trying, dog. You know,
obviously,
trying,
you being the main person there.
Sure,
dog. That sounds like something worth looking forward to for me.
Yeah, dog. Thanks, bro. Thanks. And producers, JB. Champ, and there's some beats that I'm also behind too.
Yeah. So you also do your own beats?
Yeah, bro. I started in like 2017.
Yeah,
I couldn't pay. When I go, I was supposed to call like 500.
Yeah, man. The man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Yeah, bro. So because I was like, ish. Ngizafuna ukuqhubeka ukurapper but ngeke vese I can't buy a beat from umchita. So I went into like producing. It was hard at first, but
I guess that's why it took you so long.
Yeah, it took me very, very long because bro, gotta make the beat, find the sounds, make the beats, find the topic, write to it, come up with the hook. It's not the one. Try come up with it 3 times again before you call somebody else. It's grueling, dog. Yeah. And I'm not those guys who like records in like 10 minutes flat.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I take like
take your time.
Yeah, I can take even an hour, dog, to do a take.
I mean, if you want to put, I guess if you're looking for quality, and I guess if that's how you get quality, then I mean that's the route you gotta take. Yeah,
I'm naming Gibuga Kendrick, so I'm like shit. That's the person who so if he hasn't released Tsunami, I'm still cool because I guess we're both working on great projects.
Yeah. Just
I'm not saying I'm as good as him, but mangi qhathanisa mina.
Yeah.
I would say mangi qhathanisa.
Yeah.
No, mangi qhathanisa mina. It's like, yo, bro, uyena ngibukela kuyena fethu. Yeah.
Shout out, man.
Sure,
shout out. Other than that, anything else,
No, bro, I wanted to ask you, sorry, bro.
Well,
I heard you say ukuthi wasothukela face.
No, angiyena wasothukela ngwangale kothukela.
Oh, wangale the river.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nah. So good.
Like every time I come here, doesn't matter which way I travel.
Sure.
Whether ngihamba ngo-N2 ngihamba ngo-N3. Ngithanda I have to jump over to it. And so that's like that's like one way of, if you're here in Durban, that's like one way of saying, hey, uhambe you had to jump over to Tugela is a very long ass river.
Yeah.
So even nakdala
So how long have you been having the pod, P?
I've been having the pod since last year. June.
Is it?
I started in June.
Is it?
Yeah, and it was herky jerky in the beginning.
Serious?
Even still now, man. Even now, it's not that easy because obviously I work full time. I got a 9 to 5, and even the people that I work with, like Utulane, they also got work and stuff like that.
It's hard if it's.
And my man Utini,
sure,
as well.
So there's 3 of y'all, in terms of the team.
Yeah, there's like 3. No, there's 4 of us.
Yeah,
there's 4 now.
Sure.
But in the beginning, it was just me and Utine.
Oh.
Yeah, and then this year we brought on Utula and there's another guy, Umrizi.
Sure.
But obviously, we're not working like this because everyone is there, So, but we make it happen however we can. It's not easy.
Nah, bro, it's not easy.
It's not easy, but all I can say is that I love this.
Hey, bro, it's worth it.
That's
bro.
why I can do it without being paid.
Nah. If it's general, it's gonna pay. One day, it's gonna pay for you, and it's not gonna matter. It's gonna matter, but it's not gonna matter. But it's gonna matter. But dog, just keep carrying on, bro. We say thing of it's in face.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
We need it, bro. The reason why our industry, especially the Durban hip hop fraternity, is suffering so much is because we don't have that channel, dog, that platform, somebody who's gonna just take the losses for the culture, who's at the top, who's just gonna be like, you know what, I ride and die for this shit. You know, like I feel House has got that. You know, they got them guys who be like, you know what, fuck it, bro. I'm House and I'm dying for this shit.
Yeah.
And bakhona vele kuthina, but I don't think they're there at the top yet, and they just really need to get pushed there so these things can just happen even more. You know what I mean, dog? So
Absolutely.
this is dope, G.
Absolutely. You know, for me, when I started this, for me it was about just, you know, giving it an opportunity. Anybody who's doing whatever, doesn't matter. Because as you can see, I feature like a variety of you know, people, focusing in different areas, aspects of life. But if we use like music, for instance, if you're an up and coming somebody here in Durban, the only thing that you have is radio. And that's it.
You have radio and radio.
And we don't have that many, you know, big stations. You know,
because even the shows, even like in terms of like shows where people performing, there's not a lot that's really happening.
So I mean, so obviously that's like, for me, I was like, you know, that's a space I can.
It is.
I can feel. You know, I can try and feel. So obviously this is for that, to grow the culture. You know, expose the culture to more people.
Nah, that's dope, bro.
You know,
like in face.
Showcase
from another creative to another, G. Dog. That's what's up.
Thank you, my nigga. Thank you.
Plus, it's my first time like meeting you and like coming through. Like, this is pretty dope, dog.
Nah, thanks, dog. Dope, we gonna be doing a lot more shit like this.
It's now, bro. I see, dog. Plus, bro, I'm putting it down here. It's on camera. We still gonna work together, dog.
Absolutely, bro.
We're still gonna work together.
That's why you're sitting there.
Yeah, dog. We still gonna work together.
You
5-10 years.
I was telling Tulani before you came. I'm like, yo, these niggas don't know what I call them here so that I can work with them. They think that we come in and do a podcast.
Nah, dog, for real, G. We still are, dog. Yabonga face for having us on, bro.
Shout out, dog. And anything you wanna add in closing?
No, dog. Plan show's coming back in March, dog. Yeah, Abu Hamza. Yeah, it's coming back, dog. We're coming back.
Socials, plug yourself in.
Hey, fans, I got so many different names. I don't want these people to find me. Twitter, I'm HC Legendary. Instagram, I'm HC Alienated. And Facebook, I'm HCL Live. You know.
Shout out, man. Otherwise, you can follow the podcast on Instagram at GNPS_podcast.
GNPS.
And you can follow myself on Instagram at General_Nginiela. On Twitter at General_Ngini. Shout out to my boy Utulane behind the camera, and Tiny. You know, he puts everything together. He's the man behind the editing.
Sure.
Catch us next time, man. Peace.